Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Come on.
First play is to the air. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring... Carolina, first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pistol now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with Blue. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Milrow from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Fourier O'Rourke with the pick. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. Up to the races. Middle of the field. Reaches the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
We hear from the pistol. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Ran about the luxury that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth is full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Bronco 80. 60 Vices. 6.
From the gun, Milrow. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the deficit stays at 7. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Inside give here for Duuuval. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Duuuval gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Duuuval. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
18 Rattler, 18 Panthers, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of his running back, Duuuval. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Little knocks it through, and that will add to their score.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. At 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed left side to Thomas. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's able to take this one down at the 25.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out the middle, Blue. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Panthers.
In the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. On the move, past the 40. And he has this down to the 34. We're to the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
On the jump.
Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On the give, it's Duuuval. By a man, he's in the clear. Still fighting forward. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second and 10, no room to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run. Deep down. Big gain downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work. Reset those chains.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Looking quickly here.
That's another Panthers first down.
Looking inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shotgun now for Milrow. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
I got him. On me.
Milrow looking to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
Harrison Beavis to kick it
We've
off.
got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll toss it to Etienne. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hand off to Duuuval. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
Down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:55 remaining in our first half. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the left side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Milrow with it on first. Brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Tootin on 1st and 10. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Panthers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
23-yard line.
First down throw here from Milrow. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
He's got it down the sideline. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete.
Jackson Vivas to kick off for the Panthers.
The career is my stake, we will advance. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Mevis ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Duuuval. And he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll work against the blitz. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. ETN gets it on the draw. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Run here with Duuuval. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it here with 2. Ooh. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Pistol now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They set up the screen here to Lamb. Crosses the 35, still got more room. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup there of 39. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes ended in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal. Milrow from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yeah. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And he's going to be touchdown as that one comes to an end.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing a lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Come on.
Inside give here for Tootin. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
60 boxes.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's the rookie out of Florida.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, Milrow. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. There's no row to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Thomas has it. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring kick to the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Revis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go now. Panther sticks.
Tootin' with it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now it's Tootin'. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. We'll hear from the pistol. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
At his 48-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers about to be just 1 win away from an undefeated regular season. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Up the middle, blue. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
And this is the part you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And that's surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Slot man motioned over. ETN on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Okay, ready?
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.